Wait, ask the question.
Oh, you want to get right into the question?
Yeah. I guess like we should probably give some context.
So, okay, I guess before JT just got home, Ziad and I were like, we like to do hypotheticals with each other. I kind of want to bring up the other hypothetical I was talking about, the gym one at some point. The genie gym one.
Oh, that was a good one.
So anyway, we asked each other hypotheticals, and Ziad and I were just firing off hypotheticals. He asked me a good one, and JT hasn't heard it yet. So here, please ask JT the hypothetical you asked me.
So, JT, let's say that I'm bringing home like bad bitches.
Okay.
And then like we're just like they're in my room and we're like going crazy style with it.
How many bad bitches?
Like two or three a week.
Yeah, like a few times a week, maybe even like 4 or 5 times on like a great week, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And you listen in and you hear some like moaning or whatever, and then you hear me being like, "Whoa, JT," like as I'm fucking her.
Oh my god, dude!
Like what? How do you feel?
Yeah, like what if?
I think I mean like
Such a good question.
this is a great fucking question.
Such a good question.
God damn. And you're asking me like as not like you want an honest answer.
Honest answer.
What would I do?
Honest answer. What would you do? How would you bring it up to me? Would you bring it up? How would you feel?
I guess like I wouldn't be able to like honestly I'm putting myself in my shoes like if I were to be in that situation, and I'd react to it like so poorly. I feel like when you walk out like after fucking, you're like you maybe want to go to the bathroom or something. I'd be like, "You want to fuck me, dude? What the fuck, man?"
Wait, you would say it while the girl is still there?
Like, yeah, dude. I'd freak out. I
Dude,
think
that's crazy.
You get mad?
I wouldn't get mad. I feel like stupendous. I'd be like, "You want to fuck me? Like, what?
Yeah.
What?"
Okay, here's a follow-up question that I ask you. We asked each other a lot of different versions of this question. Let's say that as I'm like having sex with these girls, I'm like, "Whoa, JT, sing! I'm giving it to you," and then you confront me about it, and you're like, "Wait, are you talking about me?" I'm like, "It has nothing to do with you.
It's like a whole different guy.
Just separate."
You're asking me like how I would continue the conversation.
Yeah, like
yeah,
what
yeah.
would you say? What would you feel?
I'd be like, you said my full name and said I'm giving it to you, like, and we live together and we're friends. Like, how does that not have anything to do with me?
What if I was like, "Not everything's about you, bro. This is some other shit."
I'd be like, this is clearly about you want to fuck me in the ass.
Okay. This is a fair response. What if I was bringing home these girls and all of them were named JT? Like every single one of them.
Like you were finding like just like even like the most like disgusting
Yeah.
like fat pieces of shit just be like,
They're JT.
this is JT.
They're JT Singh. They have your first and last name.
They have my first and last name.
It's like a black woman named JT Singh. It's like a Chinese woman named JT Singh.
Damn. I guess like I'd be more like impressed by like how you're able to like sniff that out, and also like how many people are named JT Singh like in New York, and how you're able to find them and fuck them. I feel like it would be like a lot more like dudes, if I'm being honest. There's so many guys rolling in and out of our apartment that have my name.
Isn't Singh like kind of only a last name for like men?
Usually, like it depends. If they're like a Sikh, usually they don't have it, right?
Okay.
Usually it's Kaur if they're a woman.
Yeah.
But like for other yeah. Like my mom.
That would make it like even more fire
So
looking if
fire.
I did that.
It's awesome.
What else? There were like a bunch of like different versions of this.
Ziad asked me one. It was like, what if I was like having like brought up like a hot girl and I was having sex with her, and like you heard through the door that she was like doing your bits to me in the middle of our sex.
Yeah, like what if like this girl that I was like having sex with, like she was like sort of saying to me, like she was like, I walked into a temple once and saw a priest holding up a coconut. I'm like, oh, this isn't real. And then like I came buckets.
Oh yeah, so she's like, could like a retarded guy do this and then swallows?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Damn, I would be like really like happy that you're trying to incorporate my stand-up.
It's like a very opposite answer to what Cooper
You
said.
ate it?
I was
Yeah,
like
he
really
didn't- He didn't
upset
say he would like it at all.
Why? I mean,
because he has to come to. He's coming to my bits.
doesn't that make you feel like at least a little good?
No, I want my stand up to be laughed at, not to
What if I
like
was also laughing?
while you were coming
Yeah.
in this woman.
Yeah.
You're providing him with so much joy on like
It's like, it's
different
got to be the
fronts.
best feeling to laugh really hard and come at the same
Dude,
time.
I'm just sitting on the couch playing 2K and I'm hearing him come to a woman telling me his bit. It's crazy.
That's not crazy.
What?
Wait, it is crazy.
It's
It is
crazy.
crazy.
I gotta be honest, dude.
It's not crazy.
I kind of like, not to like be on your dick about it, but I kind of fuck with the vision a little bit. I kind of fuck with it.
What?
I'm just saying that's not the worst thing to like walk into. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
like
get-
if
all
you
right.
were trying to like fuck like people with my name and say like I'm fucking giving it to you, JT, I would be concerned. But if you're just like Taliban number one, like in the bedroom, I'd be like, you know what? Fuck it, dude. That's awesome. Isn't that? I mean, you see where I'm coming from, right? It is like better.
Sure.
JT,
sure.
I posed the question and I don't even see where you're coming from. Bro. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking.
No one fucks with me.
I'm
on this.
inclined. I guess it's
Sorry
like,
to adopt your shit like immediately.
no,
dude.
it's nice. It's nice to like for someone to appreciate what you're doing, but
Yeah.
I feel like there's an appropriate time for appreciation, and that's like one of those times where it feels like it's crossing a line.
I mean, I get that.
Like, would you fuck with like if like in Guantanamo they were like torturing like people, but then they were also doing your bits? Would you like fuck with that?
no, because then that's, I mean, that's a bad thing. Like you're
Yeah,
Right.
because it's torture. This
It's
is like
torture.
making me come.
Oh,
Yeah.
So some guy was like,
that would suck if like they're using your bits to like calm you down from like they're just like using it to like edge you. Like you're like about to come.
Oh, whoa.
And then you're like Taliban, and there's like Taliban number one's like, okay, no, I got it. Like,
Oh, they use it to like orgasm deny me?
yeah, to
That'd
like
be
tease
fucked
you,
up.
dude.
Yeah, that would feel really bad.
I mean, that would be bad.
Yeah,
So if it's a good thing, then what if you like if heaven was real, you got to heaven, like God was like doing your bits?
that'd be so,
That'd be fire.
that'd be
right?
the greatest
That
thing of
would
all
be
time.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
God opened the could a retard do this?
just sends you to hell.
That's awesome. So we were asking a lot of those.
Mm-hmm.
There's another. What if what if like Ziad brought home a girlfriend and you met her for the first time and like you guys are clicking and like things are like electric and you're like, oh, this girl's like really cool. I'm really happy Ziad's dating her. And at the end you're like, oh, we didn't exchange names. And it's like, what's your name? And she's like, my name's JT Singh.
I mean, like, would you want to like pursue it at that point?
Well, I've already been dating this girl for like a while, and I like really like her, and we get along.
Oh,
really
so
well.
I'm asking.
Yeah.
Can't be honest. I feel like I'd be like too stupid in the moment. I'd be like, "Yo, you're not gonna believe this," but like, but like same.
You would dap her up.
I'd dap her up.
Yeah.
And then like I think like the realization would hit me like in like 4 hours. It'd be like, wait, why is he like dating a girl who has the same name as like his friend?
Right.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, awesome. And then I would forget about it.
You're much more inclined to a lot of these ideas than Cooper is. I think Cooper sort of vetoed every single one of them.
I think this is just me being like, I guess like too open-minded. You know what I
You
mean?
do have a special talent where whenever one of us poses an idea that like does suck, you're always like, I fuck with it.
Yeah, I think
Every time.
it's like, yeah, like I think that one night Cooper was like, what if we like just straight up like murder Jeffrey Keller? I was like, wait, now hear him out, dude.
That was a bullshit ass night, man. First of all, on tape, we don't mean that. We don't. That was a joke.
It went way beyond what if. It was like, I think you guys could do it in 6 months.
And then we made up like a
Well, Cooper,
hypothetical plan.
you got really adamant. Me and JT were like, I think we might need more time,
I
and
said-
it would be
I-
hard.
I-
And you were like, no, we could do this
I
shit.
said I believed in you guys. Like there was a very pro. I was like, you guys could kill that guy.
Do you want to explain what your plan was?
Like
I don't
not,
remember it being that solid.
okay. Well, here was my issue.
For the record, it's all a joke.
This is all a joke.
Yeah.
It's just a funny name to bring up. I first of all, this comes from a place of like love. I was like, you are my friends, and you guys are talented, and I think you guys could like in 6 months like make a plan to kill this guy. And then you guys were like, nah, not really. And then I started like pitching like hypothetical plans of what you could do. But it felt like you guys were like poking holes through my plans.
I don't know about poking holes. It's like you were talking about being in the middle of a highway and switching out cars in a morph suit. Like I still don't even know what that means or what that would achieve.
Yeah, it's like I
Like-
burn the car in like an abandoned barn, and then I find another car.
I planted
Like
the car.
piece across I-95 in like a leotard. Like what does that have to do with anything?
Okay.
And then we're just like, the police are going to be looking for you. It's like, no, they won't. It's like, why would they not be looking for someone who just
like-
killed a Jewish guy in the middle of Iowa?
You were
dude?
like, you should like join like the police so that you can like infiltrate your database
I took
so
that
that you
part-
can like kill this guy.
Okay, well, first of all, my dude, they were like, now I was running the plane. They're like, "How would you get a gun?" And I was like, "I would hang out in Canarsie," which it doesn't make sense.
You said you would bring like Sonny LaPrade with you, so that you would come off more likable to the people that you're hanging out with.
The people who like Pop Smoke came from are gonna fuck with some trans girl and you and be like
that combination.
And then you guys, hey, do you guys have guns? And they're like, what the fuck is your problem?
Why would Sonny even agree to this?
See, I don't know where Sonny came into this whole conversation.
You brought her in.
I didn't bring her in.
Nothing to do with me.
I did not bring her in. I said I feel like you guys were like, where are you gonna get a gun? I'm like, I feel like if you just like hung out enough and like we're cool, you could get a gun. And I kind of still believe that. Like I think if you like you made friends with the right connections and you were a chill dude, you could probably get a gun in like a month or two.
In a month?
In a month?
You're just like hanging out. You're like, what's up, man? Okay, I guess this is kind of going back to the conversation that we had that night, but okay, whatever. Skip that point.
Skip the point of how to get the... This is the other thing you're doing a lot. Anytime there was a hitch in the plan, we were like, well, how are you going to get like a rocket launcher? You're like, I'll figure that out later. You're like, I'll figure that out today.
Yeah, exactly. Like, how are you going to get a morph suit with the fucking Mission Impossible? And I was like, I think I'll like figure it out. I'll just like ask around.
Yeah, I'll just like do my thing, man. It was bullshit.
I would go, never mind that. Let's not. What do you mean figure it out? I was like, well, I'll figure it out. No, I think the workaround was I was going to 3D print a gun.
Yeah, I mean, that's like the best workaround that was like brought up during the conversation.
That was like your plan D. After like going to Canarsie with Sonny and like stealing from like the police that you have like enlisted to join and like all this other shit.
You like passed the academy tests and like the fucking workouts.
My plan was to join the police force and put in a fake identity for myself. So that they would blame it on the... No, okay, no, wait, but what I think the point... Not the point.
The point.
Why you guys are bringing up morph suit? First of all, they don't even know any of the context. The context for why I brought up the morph suit was like you guys. I was like, if you guys were to kill someone, I was like, you would want to wear a disguise, or like, what about fingerprints? You were all worrying about that. And I was like, well, you just wear a morph suit, and that way they like don't know who you are, and there's no fingerprints left over. It's like a perfect disguise.
What would you wear a morph suit of?
What do you mean?
What is the disguise that you're going for?
It's like a black morph suit and you have like a jacket.
You're going for a black guy?
No,
it's getting in blackface to kill Jeffrey Keller.
No.
You like wear the morph suit into the club with Sonny.
Why is Sonny?
Anybody got a gun up in
My plan, I think it's smart if you wear like a disguise, they don't know it's you. So then my whole point was like when the police eventually find his body and they're like, who's the suspect? And they look at like the TV, like the camera footage, they're like, oh, it's two guys in morph suits. Like we don't even have a facial identification on who this could be. Is that not like a good point?
Like, no, dude.
Why not?
Because how many fucking witnesses are gonna be there in whatever area, being like, we saw these weird guys in morph suits in the middle of the street.
But they don't even know what they like are. There's like it was two guys in morph suits who were like 5'8", 6 foot. But that's not enough to like know.
How often do you think people are like buying morph suits around the country?
They're gonna track that purchase, man. They're gonna be like, who purchased a morph suit in the last like 24 hours?
You buy it with cash in New York. Come to Iowa in the morph suit.
They're like, hey, who got sold like a 5'8" morph suit of Denzel Washington in the last 3 months?
Denzel Washington.
They're gonna go to like,
you want a black morph suit, dude?
I just think because if you go like neon green, that's like way too obvious. You have to go like a kind of a tonal, like a fall color, like autumn, brown, orange. You know, like a muted earth tones.
You know what's funny is that like I don't know if you realize this, but like sometimes when you're alone, you like talk to yourself a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like when you kill Jeffrey Keller and you're walking outside the motel, people are gonna hear you being like, "Wow, I can't believe I killed that guy." That was fucking easy.
That is some shit I do.
You're gonna have it like pinned up on your wall with all of your like goals and shit.
I would kill him and I'd be like, take that, JT Singh and Ziad Khattab. I would name drop you guys because they said I couldn't do it. But I stand by this. I think because like what? Anytime someone kills someone, they're like, have you seen this man? They have a picture of his face from like the incident. But if you're wearing a morph suit, like what are you gonna go? How are you gonna find that guy?
Well, they're gonna recognize us by something else. I mean, they're gonna be like, "Hey, did you guys like spot any guys around here who were like killing Jeffrey Keller and being like, would you fuck with me about if I like moaned your name during sex?"
Why would I ask that in morph suit? I would know better.
I feel like you wouldn't be able to help yourself.
I feel like after that long of planning out this murder, you would start to let slip some of the things that you just normally do.
Yeah.
Why?
That's
I'm
human
planning
nature.
a murder.
It's human nature. You're gonna mess up somewhere.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna go off without a hitch.
Okay. I think that's fair. But can we acknowledge maybe they would have found other things but they wouldn't know my face. That's like usually a huge thing to like look off of. You know what I mean? If it's just a morph suit and they're like, he was like this tall maybe, and he brought up like weird hypotheticals. That's like way harder to find that person than like he's like a white male with like brown eyes. You know what I mean?
Well, then they like Ziad said, they would just track you with like other ways. I mean, they'd like look at your car, your license plate,
Right,
and this is where the car.
Remember, that's where the switch.
he
I
just
have
said
two
switch
cars.
happens.
There's one car and it's in a barn that's like off the grid, and there's two cars, and I switch cars in the middle of the night, burn that car, take the other car, and I'm gone.
Who's gonna let you just keep a fucking car
It's
in their
an
barn?
abandoned barn. Like it's just been abandoned.
All right, we're gonna find an abandoned barn
It's Iowa.
near like the Motel 6 where like the star Jeffrey Keller is staying in, dude.
I haven't thought that, but there's like probably one in that. It's like it's a big.
You're just gonna set like a vehicle on fire and just leave?
Yeah.
It's gonna cause like a major explosion. Bro.
Yeah.
They're gonna bring in the fucking feds for this shit.
Sure. But it's like in an abandoned farm. The whole point of burning the cars.
Remember, you join the feds first, so that way you're like in their system, and then you don't have to worry about them
I didn't
anymore.
join the Anyway, this night was very funny because it turned from me being like, I believe in you guys, to me trying to justify how I would do it. Which I couldn't do it, and I would never do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I was to kill a guy, it would be I would wear a morph suit. I don't think people are taking advantage of that enough.
I mean, I like bank robbers certainly do it. I mean, they have like masks. And
Right,
shit.
right.
Yeah. But I mean, there's other ways that they catch these guys. I feel like the surveillance state is just it's gonna get you. It's kind of hard to like circumnavigate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, anyway, that was these. I guess we want to be having like a lot of these conversations as of recent.
Yeah.
It feels like we have late night It's like 1:30 a.m. and then it unfolds till 3, and it's just conversations like that, which I really like.
Yeah, we're getting it out of the way quick. You know what I mean? Like right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Speaking of which, would you guys see that video of like we are just talking about our friend like Kunal injecting like peptides into his like thing?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What if like the next one he sends, he like sends it, and we're just like peptides again? He's like, nah, fucking, I'm trans now. He's like, this is like some estrogen shit, like fucking.
I could see Kunal transitioning like 3 times in a week, low-key. I could see him switching so many fucking times.
Well, I guess what would Kunal's new name be? Just Katie. She just changes like.
I don't know. What would be like a good like name? I feel like I'd honestly like for Kunal, I feel like Octavia would be like a fire name.
Whoa.
Octavia's good. I like
Such
that.
a deep cut.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just feel like well he like Kunal, like you claim like black status sometimes. I feel like Octavia is like a very like black woman name.
Octavia Spencer.
That's
Octavia
true.
Spencer.
Yeah.
Octavia Butler.
Right.
So yeah.
Damn, Octavia's a fire name.
It is a fire
Yeah.
name, dude.
But it means like 8.
It means 8.
Means 8.
That's tough.
I
I guess that the whole peptide thing is like kind of confusing to me.
I mean I don't understand like what does it even do?
It's supposed to be like
It's like an Ozempic type of thing,
Yeah,
right? He
it-
said it was like Ozempic was supposed to be like better.
well, I think the reason that people like it started with because Ozempic's so expensive in the States that people are buying like the Chinese version of it.
Yeah.
But then it turns out there's like a bunch of other drugs you can inject that will do other sorts of supposedly have other sorts of benefits like muscle retention and like hair anti-hair loss and stuff. But none of it's like really proven.
Yeah, it seems like some experimental sort of thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of like Russian and like Chinese like research chemicals that people just like put in their body for no reason, low-key.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like I mean, like it's like sometimes like dab carts would be just like straight up like just like some Chinese shit Remember this shit?
Dude, I mean, every time I smoke like a pen, like a weed pen, I'm like, this can't be like good.
It's horrible.
I mean, it tastes like it's like
Tastes fucked up.
it does. It tastes fucked up,
yeah, a lot of my friends from back in the Bay Area, they just like keep hitting it like all day, every day.
dude. In 20 years, they're gonna have like 3 eyes and like be dead.
They're gonna
That
have.
shit's frying.
They're literally gonna have dementia.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're just fast tracking fucking Alzheimer's.
But that shit is like awesome when you're high. It gets you very high, which is cool.
Yeah.
But the peptide shit is like, would you guys take a peptide if it could like You take a peptide and then you can start like speaking like a new language.
What new language? That would suck if it was like Uzbek or some bullshit.
It's
Oh, you
irrelevant.
get like a random one, but you don't know what it's gonna be. That
It's
would
like-
suck. That
it's-
would suck if you kept doing it and it just kept making you like better at Hebrew. Like, you just became like a bigger supporter of Israel. Like every time you took it, like, I thought it was like learning.
Yeah, would you guys do a peptide for like a random language?
For a random
know about a
language, I don't
random
think so.
one.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd definitely do it for like
Japanese.
I guess Japanese would be like a
Japanese-
cool
Oh,
one.
really?
Yeah.
Japanese would be awesome.
Yeah, I'd lose my hair for Japanese. That'd be cool. I think like the one language I think I would not want to learn aside from like an obscure one. I just think that like it would be kind of like bullshit to like know Greek. You know what I mean?
Wait, why? It's not kind of helpful for the
Not-
SAT.
Like I don't I
If
can't
you want to like retake it.
For the SAT?
Well, back at the old days, the old SAT was like helpful to know Greek words
Whoa, I didn't know.
because it would ask about like roots of words.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I guess if I wanted like a 2400 back in like 2005, it would be fire.
Yeah, it would be really fire.
But like, yeah, I don't know. Because like, here's the thing: it's like Greek. Like they haven't really like made anything of significance in the past like 1500 years. And then on top of that, like ancient Greek stuff, it's like not the same language. So it's like, I mean, there's like a huge like disconnect. I feel like it would be like the worst one to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Wait, what did the Romans speak?
Latin.
Latin.
Oh,
okay.
and is that like Loki like really different than Greek?
Latin's
Yeah.
like a pretty, I mean, it's an extinct language. No one really speaks it. Even the Catholic Church doesn't speak it
They
anymore.
don't fuck with Latin anymore.
No, they
But
speak
a lot
Italian.
of like modern languages are based on it. Like Italian and like Spanish are pretty close to it.
So
Yeah.
there's like some use to it maybe, like
I guess.
Buscar.
I mean, in an
Sorry.
academic
Search?
context.
I don't know. It's probably Latin.
Yeah, I guess yeah. If you're like into like I guess like Roman like documents or whatever, or like I guess like a lot of like Marco Polo wrote in Latin. So if you're into like I guess historical documents, it could be cool.
Would you take a peptide? It either like it makes you like 3 inches taller, or like just makes one of your balls like way bigger. It's like a 50-50 shot.
I would fucking drink it, dude. I don't
It's
care.
like a win-win, bro.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
No, one of your balls is like way too. It's like baseball size.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not that good. That's still kind of cool though.
That is
Baseball?
kinda
You know what I
sick,
mean?
Yeah.
I feel like you'd never be like the boring guy at like any function because you run out of things to say and you're just like, all right, fuck it. You guys want to see my ball? It's like
Yeah.
crazy. And then you just like whip that shit out.
Yeah, it'd be like Nathan. What is it, Nathan Driver, but like
Driver.
ball.
Whoa. Honestly, I guess like if someone did bring out like a really big ball, that would be kind of like cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That'd be like, whoa, that is like way too big.
That is kind of like a cool like party trick. If like everyone was like drunk enough to like accept seeing like a guy's balls, and then just like, yo, check this out.
Yeah.
And you just like whipped it out. People would like fuck with you. I
Whoa,
think.
yo, Steph told me by the way you showed Alejandra my balls.
She asked to see it.
No, she told me that you asked her, can I show you?
This is the
No,
ball
I was
picture.
like, there's a crazy picture of Cooper, and she was like, what's the picture? And I was like, are you sure you want to see this? And she was like, yeah.
What did she say when she saw the?
She was just like, wow.
Like in a bad way.
No, I think she appreciated the artistry
That's
of
right.
like what you did.
That's fucking right.
I think a lot of people do.
Thank you.
Yeah, I remember when you send the picture of your balls to the group chat, I was like laughing really hard, and especially because like Eddie was just like, "This can't fucking be, dude.
Yeah, you're so mad.
The fuck?
Yeah.
And then
Crazy, okay."
And then Ben and I got on a call to like talk about Photoshop specifics.
Well, he gave you a lot of specific
lot of
directions,
tips.
and something great came out of it.
He was
but,
like, add a shadow, and then Zia was like, you had a gradient to the shadow to make it look more natural.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess like some context. By the way, I did a picture of my balls, but I removed my dick, so it was just my balls, which I think is like it's the first time maybe someone's done that.
I think so too. Well, also you talked about like the process of making it, and it felt like getting like almost like those behind the scenes documentaries of like, oh, this is like the making of Purple Rain. When we were talking about like you superimpose like 3 different photos, and you had to put like lines on the floor to know where you stand, and it's like a composite image to like remove your dick from all the angles. Like my mind was kind of blown, low-key.
Yeah, I felt like I was like watching like the Eras Tour documentary, low-key. I was like, well, we worked so hard on this, dude. So much sacrifice. And then like what's crazy is that like I remember I saw it for the first time. I thought you like lifted your dick into your like
That's
shirt.
what I thought too.
It looks so realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh fuck, that's just his balls.
It's just my balls.
Just balls.
Damn. And then like Elvis sent like the Charlie Kirk. Yeah.
That was awesome.
What's awesome? Yeah, it's awesome. So Alejandra was like, yeah, I saw it. And then she was like, you were doing this with your hands. Like the side thing.
Yeah, you struck such a crazy pose.
Yeah, I kind of hit a side pose on him. So shit's freaking fucking
Yeah,
tight.
this is a hero pose, low-key.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Hit the fucking like Aaron Yeager. Just show your balls.
I bite my thumb, dude. Yeah, but I'm big. I'm big on the balls.
Are you big into? Are you guys big into like sending like pics of your dick at all, or
Just like in general.
like yeah? If you're like seeing a girl
Dude,
for like a while,
I
and
don't
just-
think I've ever done it.
me neither.
Wow, I just recently sent like a collection of my penis to a girl.
Collection, like how much is a collection?
What the fuck is
Like
a collection?
like 3
bro?
or 4 photos.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like
It's very
20.
curious.
No, not
Yeah,
20.
like view attachments 23 or something.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be, you know, when iMessage turns it into like a slide deck that you can like swipe.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you did like one
Or like,
of those.
I mean,
like a
carousel?
montage with like
Yeah.
music, like your top song in the iTunes or whatever.
I don't know how honestly I feel about it. I'm like worried like that's just gonna like get. Honestly, if it gets leaked at that point, I'm like, well, my bad.
Was
Well,
it?
is your face in the photo?
No, I think I made sure not to.
Fine then.
Yeah, I think so.
What is it? The is it bright skin?
Mm.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Hardenstein, dude.
I know. Come on, man. You can't be calling this woman I had sex with Hardenstein, man. That's not right.
All right, fine. Blake Griffin.
Come
Blake
on,
Griffin.
I'm Blake Griffin. Alex Caruso, just a white guy. It's not
Wait, did
even-
she ask for 4 photos?
I guess so. She was like, "Can you send?" She sent me reference photos.
Of
What?
what?
She sent you like cocks and you like lined it up?
No, she was like, "Can you do like a pose like this?" And it was like a reference photo of like.
What
was
who
the
was
re-
in the reference?
I guess it was like a guy's
Like
cock
the,
in
it
the
was like
reference
the
photo.
black guy with the big dick. Hanging out. Can you do this real quick?
I was like, I really need to bust out the Photoshop for this one. It'd be funny if she was like, here a reference. The reference photos were like, she was like watching porn. She's like, can you do kind of something like this? And I like, but it'd be funny if she was like, here's the reference photo. It's like Tank Man.
That's when you hit the thing.
It'd be cool if you asked for a reference photo and she just sent you like the photo of like your balls. She's like, can you do something like this?
That'd be cool. Yeah, that's the first time it's ever like someone sent me. I kind of like having a reference. I think-
Reference photos is crazy.
Yeah, that is
That's
kinda crazy.
unheard of to me.
oh, I guess I'm like, I don't know. I fucked with that.
What if it was like a reference picture of like someone's like asshole? Then what do you do?
I guess I would have been like, wait, can you pick a different reference photo? I keep on imagining it's like not sexual, but it's like the Wade Braun alley you.
JFK assassination. That'd be fire.
The grassy
him.
knoll.
It's just like a picture of Netanyahu's face. It's like, can you do this?
Like, this is a weird reference, man. I use the yarmulke we have in the living room. But yeah, I just sent some meat, I guess, and I don't know, man. Sometimes it's fun. We're all gonna die. You know what I mean? Like, just send it.
I guess.
Just like, who cares?
I think if it was requested, I would do it.
Yeah,
I definitely don't think I would just volunteer.
And it is crazy. Sometimes you're just like in that mood and you're like, whoa. And then like you get out of that mood and you're like, whoa, that was weird. And it's weird because it's like just in a thread of like regular text. If I like scroll up, I'm like, oh, there's my like dick a couple times.
Yeah.
So
I think we were talking about it on the last podcast.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
It's like you scroll up on the same thing. It's like dicks, arguments,
Yeah.
right?
they should
More
have
dicks.
they should have like an incognito text mode.
Isn't that what vanish mode is? I've never used it before.
Oh.
That's only on Instagram. I don't think they have that for like iMessage.
Oh really? Where it's like after you met, it's just gone.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I should have done that.
Did they do that specifically so people could like send shit like that?
Probably.
Yeah.
That's like pretty cool of them, actually.
Yeah.
Well, like Snapchat, I'm pretty sure like their whole model was built on like sending nudes almost.
Yeah. Do you remember? Did you ever see that one video of Chris D'Elia?
No.
Oh, you've never seen that video? Or
It's a nude of him?
This is a good video.
it's a video of like he's like on like the podcast with like Brendan Schaub and Brian Callen,
Yeah.
right? And this is like right before like the controversy, right? And they're just like he's like they're talking about like Snapchat, right? Specifically, like they're talking about like some kid who was like sending nudes to his like teacher on Snapchat,
Yeah.
and she was like sending them back. And then Chris D'Elia was like, "Wait, how did they find out that they were sending nudes? I thought Snapchat deletes all of them." And then they were just like, "No, you can save it if you want." And he's like, "Oh."
I think I have seen that.
Yeah.
That's so fucking sick, man. You still have Snapchat.
I still.
What is up with that?
Wait,
man? You gotta
did you delete your account?
I deleted everything. I'm like, why would I ever use Snapchat
I mean,
unless
my account still exists, but I don't have the app on my phone.
But like, I don't understand like why I would ever need Snapchat anymore.
I still have it, and I don't know why I have it. I mean, like the only notifications I get are like Pallavi like Snapchatting me something that like I probably will not open for the next like 8 weeks, right? Or
I miss you.
It's like I miss you.
I'm
Help!
dying.
Yeah, please help.
Stream.
Or if you still have the app but you don't really go on it, Snapchat will start just like recommending you like OnlyFans girls.
Yeah,
What?
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
They'll start being like video for you, and it's just like a girl with like huge like fake tits and like big ass lips and like a bikini, and then like
Snapchat will just send that to you.
yeah.
It's like a borderline porn app at this point.
At this
Wow.
point, it is, and then like one
Wait,
time,
it's that and like Ted Jones on the app?
yeah, that and like the I guess like the fucking Pod Save America like clips, and then I remember I clicked on it just to see what it was. And I was like, and I think it was because like I haven't used it in a while, and I was like, oh, let's see what the girls, and it was just like a picture of like a sandwich, so like they're just like doing their like normal stuff,
Oh.
and then like Snapchat is just like recommending them because they have like they occasionally like post like nudes or whatever.
Oh, that's really confusing, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. It's like a bullshit app at this point. I feel like, I mean, who uses it? I don't think high schoolers even
I don't think
use it
so
at this
either. I
point.
think they just use Instagram or whatever. It does feel like to me, it feels like a dead company. It just feels
Yeah.
like a dead platform. I'm like everything that, which is kind of unfortunate because like Instagram low key like just stole stories from Snapchat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it made
true.
it better.
And they made it better.
Yeah. And you know what's funny is that like Snapchat, I think like is its own company. Like it's not owned by anybody.
They're fucked.
They're so fucked.
everything
Yeah.
that's good. The picture, the messaging app is just better on every other app.
Yeah.
It's cool you can just like steal all that.
It's cool you can see. Yeah, exactly. And then like also, I mean like the only real sort of appeal for Snapchat for a lot of people is like, oh, I get to like groom 12-year-olds on it.
That's, yeah, it's
I think
low-key
that is the appeal.
It's honestly still pretty big for that, low-key.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
guess like I mean, because Kick is not really a thing anymore, and I
No.
feel like
No.
Snapchat has kind of taken that like has like placed itself in that void a little bit. But like I feel like you could do that on most platforms. You know what I mean?
Even Snapchat's losing its competitive market for grooming.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck, TikTok's figured it out, dude.
God damn it.
Shit.
You know who still does use Snapchat a lot and seems to be the only people is like college athletes when their sexts are exposed.
Yeah, dude, Carson
Always.
Beck. Why is he
Oh.
doing all this?
Every time.
Because I guess it gets deleted.
Yeah, I mean that's because you know
Yeah.
That's
there's
the appeal.
But all of these girls always have like a second phone on standby.
yeah, and they always
as
like
soon as
take
the
it.
shit comes to
Yeah, they
the-
use like their friends' phones
Oh,
to take the
yeah.
picture.
Yeah.
I remember the Clemson quarterback Cade Klubniak, right?
yeah.
Saw his shit.
You saw a shit where he's just like, it's like, I want you to come over, right? And then and the girl's just like, what do you want to do? And I think he could tell that she was like trying to bait him into saying something wild, so she could get a screenshot. She's like, what if we went geocaching?
And she was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "You know, geocaching type shit."
It's kind of fire. They're like evolving game on the game. It's kind of
Yeah,
cool,
exactly.
man. That's a good quarterback. He's like reading the defense.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
like, drop coverage. Okay. RPO.
You know, I actually never really thought about it that way. He made adjustments on the fly.
It's like a good.
Low-key.
Dude, a coach sees that and they're like, you're the first string quarterback. now."
Exactly.
You're
They should bring
upgraded.
it up at the combine, dude.
Dude, that would be fun. They have the vertical and the 40-yard dash.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, let's see how he handles like when he's sexting a minor.
Yeah,
Let's see what he does.
Get a 14-year-old to text her.
Do you
Text
think
him
he
a
like did the thing where he's like, "I'm not gonna ask her for head. I'm not gonna ask her for head."
geocaching.
42, 17.
Meanwhile, Carson Beck is literally just like, "Do you want to come over and have sex?" By the way, I hate football. You can look it up. He's
Yeah, he did like the worst thing that he possibly could have done.
Yeah, dude, the interception straight to the defense.
That would be so funny to comment. Like a two-way player, like who is Travis?
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter. He's sending messages to himself and responding. He's doing both. You're like, this guy's unbelievable.
It's like, Coach, I'm grooming myself. I can't stop.
This guy's the greatest two-way player I've ever seen.
Tears his ACL.
Oh man.
Oh fuck.
So.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
Okay, so here was I guess because I like this hypothetical. This is the hypothetical I was telling you guys about, but I'll reshare it. Let's say, because Ziad was going to the gym, I was like, Ziad, if you went to the gym and there was a guy like in the corner, he's like, hey man, if you like suck my dick, I'll grant any wish you want. And then I was like, would you do it? And then can you explain your rationale?
Well, so first I said I'd want him to do something supernatural.
Right. So I said like, what if he like floated for a little bit?
Yeah. And then I was like, I would suck his dick. It didn't really take a lot for me to get there, to be honest. And I think you raised an interesting point, which is like, well, what if I sucked his dick and he just like didn't grant my wish? But I'm gonna be honest, like, if he like floated and then I sucked his cock and he just didn't give me anything, if I went home that night and I thought about it, I like wouldn't feel that bad. I would be like, yeah, like he floated. Like, what was I supposed to do? Like, he kind of fucking got me.
That was okay.
fair.
This is another thing that I forgot to bring up in the whole conversation. What if like he was like doing like a magic trick that clearly had like a solution that you just weren't seeing?
Oh, well, yeah, obviously that.
But then you like figured like, oh, he's levitating. I gotta like stuff his whole cock in my mouth and swallow.
It'd be cool if Armand came up to me and did the pen thing. I was like, I'll suck your dick.
Exactly.
I'll do it right now.
What if like Armand did this, dude?
Well, I haven't seen Armand float, to be fair.
I feel like he could like.
Chris Angel, like one of his tricks is floating.
Yeah, but he does it on like a custom built stage. If this guy's just like at my gym, there's like no way he has some shit set up for that.
What if he jerry rigged the whole thing?
Yeah. What if he's like, he has, like the pull down machine? What if he like has cables attached?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. I guess I'd ask him to like float in different places, and then I feel like that would kind of cover it.
He's like, I
That's fair.
can't.
Yeah, and then I'd be like, I'm not sucking your fucking cock.
That's funny to like. He just like starts levitating. It's like, will you suck my cock? Now it's like, well, I'm intrigued, but I need you to do it by the dumbbells.
Yeah, I need to see some consistency. Okay.
Can you float and put your weights away? Can you do that? It's like, no. I liked, because then I asked JT, and JT was like, the floating wouldn't convince me. But if you read my mind, that would convince me.
Yeah.
That would
would
also
be,
convince me.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like one or the other might not convince me, but if he started like floating and then like told me my like social security number, I feel like I would be like, this guy can probably like.
Can I be honest? That just sounds like a David Blaine trick. Like David Blaine floating and telling your social security number.
But it's like, I mean,
and then like putting a knife through his like hand or something.
That sounds like a horrible trick if he announces your social security number in front of like a crowd of people.
I guess so. Yeah.
Kind of like
so fucked up.
That is his magic though. One of his tricks is he like puts a rod through his hand.
Yeah, that doesn't like give people the opportunity to like steal your identity just by like going to the show.
Yeah, dude.
That would suck. Imagine you pay to go to a David Blaine show
And they start
he's
rattling
like, here's how
up
you access this guy's
271.
bank
He's
account.
like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? That'd be so annoying.
I know.
But that would be a fire trick.
I mean, it would be impressive. For
Yeah.
Sure.
They're like, tell us, like, who? Come up. What's your name? He's like, I'm Barbara. I'm retired. I live in like Key West, Florida. It's like, here's your social security and banking information.
Ziad, what's like the least amount of like something that they could do to convince you?
Yeah, that they're like magical.
Wow.
Just jump really high.
Have a crazy vert.
Honestly, if you like ran like a 10-minute mile.
Like he like speed walked in.
Average time.
He's like really winded too. He's like so out of breath.
Yeah, he like pulls a muscle.
10-minute mile.
He literally like stopped to take a break, and then he gets to the end. It's like, dude, I'm gonna suck your dick. So fucking hard, dude.
That's awesome. That's so awesome. Good answer. Good answer.
Thanks, man. Well, you had a really funny like solution to this where you would like it would be cool if he was like gonna grant you a wish to like suck his cock, and then he's like, "What's your wish?" And you're like, "I want to suck your cock again."
It was just you suck him, and regrets. You're just like one more time.
He hasn't even hit like the refractory period yet.
Make it so that you're ready to go again. I just think that's so funny.
You like give him aftercare trying to like get it back up, dude.
Like it's okay. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time.
Oh, that's awesome. I don't know I think it was maybe Ziad, you were saying this, where you're like, you were like, what if his like cock could like grow? Like, what if his cock was like huge? Like that would convince me.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Well, I think I was saying I would suck an inch of his cock for every inch that he floated. And you were like, well, what if he floated 6 feet? And I was like, if he had a 6-foot cock, that would be like the magic in itself. So like, I would do it.
Just some guy with a huge dick. You're like, I guess you're magical. But a 6-foot cock is crazy.
It'd be cool if it was like 5.5 inches. I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, it was funny. After we were talking about like the 6-foot cock, we were like, what if all three of us were on that? It's like it wouldn't even feel like a cock of that, but it's like just this.
I think we were talking about what if we made like a ripple wave, like
ropes at the
like
gym.
hit the guy at the end.
Oh god.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
So you know what's funny? We had this whole conversation around that hypothetical, right? And then I hung out with Isaiah the next day. I was just at Steph's place. I was hanging out with Isaiah. I was like, Isaiah, like, what if you went to the gym? This guy, he's like, suck my dick, you grant a wish. His first question is like, what race is the guy? Immediately for the first question. So I like how we can all interpret this a different way.
What answer did you give and what answer did he give?
I think I said it doesn't matter, and then he was like, "Nah, probably not."
It needs to be one specific race. Oh, that's so funny.
he kind of brushed it off. I thought we were gonna get way more mileage out of the question, but that was kind of it. So
I guess that is like a good question that we never really like asked at all.
we didn't.
I mean, I feel like it does like matter a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Matters a lot.
matters a lot.
So that's good. I think we probably are at time right now. I wasn't on my watch, but it's 42.
Yeah, it's like 40 minutes right now.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.